I got a feeling that this fragrance is going to be top tier, and this is not to hype it up because I've heard about it a whole lot. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, today we shall discuss Casablanca Arabian fragrance. It speaks for itself. Let's chat. So as you can see, the label, the packaging is still on it. Now it came in its own separate bag encased over it. And I said, you know what? Just like I waited for Oud Mood to get it out of the package with y'all on camera, y'all gonna have our real time, I don't want to say reaction, real time response to this is what, Jesus. I caught a whiff just doing that. I don't know if I should put a disclaimer. If you're not familiar with me, buckle up. If you're familiar with me, buckle up. Cause I got someplace to go. I done went to where I need to go today, but baby, this make me feel like I need to go out. Again. Okay. Baby, just look at this package before we get into it. I caught the whiff and the scent just hit me. This thing is snapping their fingers and it's doing a step and it's doing all by itself. Casablanca is her name. Smells real boozy. Smells like that is the name. It's ambery, it's vanilla and caramel, but I also hear that it's like apple caramel. Let us picture a caramel smothered green apple. I ain't got nothing against the red one. They don't taste as fresh and as clean and as tartly sweet as the green ones. This is the thing why I don't like to go for hype. But I had to see what other people were talking about it. And for me, if you know me, I don't fall for hype. And I'm not saying I don't believe y'all that ran and rave about these particular fragrances as well as Oud Mood. Okay. But I'm one of those, I need to find out for myself. And so today, that is what we are doing. Can't you tell I'm taking my time? Baby, I just want you to see. 3.4 ounce. I'm the biggest fan. I'm the biggest fan of full size. Why not? Arabian fragrances, they get it. Let's not give them a little 1.7. Let's not give them a little bit. Never mind a particular size. Let's give them the full size, 3.4 ounces. Let's give them what they're asking for it to last a while. You feel me? Even if you heavy-handed, such as myself, and heavy-handed in spraying, we still working on it, okay? I ain't forgot that. I still love a full size 3.4 ounce. That is the standard size of fragrances. Now you'll see ones nowadays. This has probably existed before Maison Francis Kirk de Jean with the Baccarat Rouge. The J'adore from Christian Dior, I think the highest it goes 6.8 ounce, if I'm not mistaken. You see that with Baccarat, shimmering oil, and the perfume. Of course, it costs a coinage. That's about 6.8 ounce too. Both the perfume and the shimmer oil that I saw online on these internets. Let's finally take the cap off. Not too close. Now the inside, now one thing I have to hand to Arabian perfumers. This is one that, baby, this cap gonna stay on. You see that? When I pull it off, you're gonna have to put a little muscle into it. You have to put, it's the only time it's safe to put your back into it. Other than the other time I was telling you about. Okay, no funny business. I smelled it as soon as I opened the box, and now we have arrived to dine bottle of Casablanca. I normally have description. I only repeated what I heard on videos of caramel apple. I'll tell you what this does smell like. You know, I can't pick it up just yet. It smells like something so beautiful you've been waiting for that's been hidden in the bottle, and you will only get to the treasure by spraying it out. Now that's something really worth waiting for. Here goes. See, I could have did this off camera, but I'm like, you know what? Me and you must have the experience at which we see together in conjunction what this Casablanca smells like. That's two sprays. Let's just get some of this. Jesus, it smells rich. I know that's, God. I know I said that about Oud Mood. I know I did. There's a song I want to sing, and I don't know what that song is, but I need a tune. Jesus. The apple caramel is definitely on point, but it's like describing it as apple caramel, and this is not shade what I'm about to say. This is not apple caramel on its own. It's not from your local grocery store. This is the apple caramel. This is the most expensive caramel. This is, you ever heard of Ghirardelli, the caramel sauce? Like, it's made with that grade, the highest grade of caramel, the most expensive caramel, or either the caramel cube candy, melted down into a fine finish. And then it was also made with the most expensive pristine apples, and then extracted out of that, along with the other notes, and the most expensive vanilla bean pods, if you ever seen what those are. They look like curled up brown small branches. The most expensive ingredients of all of it, this is what it smell like. So it don't smell like just your, apple, smothered apple caramel apple. It don't smell like the traditional you get from the corner store from that lady down the street. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just don't, nope. This is not your traditional. This is upgrade. This is the most expensive green apples, pureed and extracted out. This is the most expensive caramel cubed candy, melted down, extracted out. This is the most expensive vanilla pods, finely milled down by hand, extracted out. The most expensive, the most potent. Nothing is watered down with vegetable oil, mineral oil, or any other carrier oil. This is it. Now I got to be fair. The only other thing I put on today with showering, I'm gonna rub it together. I sprayed it a little less on this hand than I did that one. I'm repeating that back for y'all just in case we have a pop quiz. And so now, the only thing we got to see is how the lasting power. We got to see about the lasting power. We got to see, is it going to give what it's supposed to give? So in an hour, let's lay back and discuss. Nearly 2.5 hours later, Casablanca has made a very serious but classy impression on me. And I'm not easily impressed. Within the first 10 minutes, it started to really get into that apple caramel type of thing. But again, it just feels like the finest of ingredients is there. Not the bargain green apples, not the bargain caramel, not the bargain vanilla. Nothing imitation here. Everything fine and potent and extracted direct from the source. The most concentrated notes. I feel like we're made for this, for Casablanca from Swiss Arabian. As it graduated in the lasting stages, as it graduated to the hour mark, I could still smell it. Little wafts I was getting when I went ahead and went about my business, the past the time. I just keep smelling little whiffs of it, and sometimes I stopped. And you know, sometimes I purposely stopped to get whiffs of exactly where you guys saw I sprayed it. Now this is where I missed it on my left hand. This is where I doused it a little bit more on the right. That hour mark, oh, it was paying off something serious. It went from the finest cut, sliced, green, lush, juicy, most fragrant green apples to the finest, most labor intensive made caramel sauce with the finest Italian whipped heavy cream, the finest, purest, not imitation vanilla extract, the pure extract. Those are 3 notes I saw so far, and those aren't the only notes. That was most prominent in there, including something else that I could not pick up. And I was like, I could wear this every day. That was my first thought. I could wear this every day. I could wear this every day. Put but what, a good 3 sprays. Left hand, right hand. This is very classy. This is everyday wear. This is go out to the mall. This is go out to run errands. And this will bring any outfit together. Casual, dressy, tie a bun in the hair with a fresh shower and head out there with sweats and maybe gloss and minimal makeup. Maybe, you know, spot concealer. I feel like this could work for any occasion, including formal and special occasions. The only thing I suggest is if you're going to use it for special occasions, you layer it with something that packs as much of a punch as Casablanca does. Because Casablanca, I watched from the hour mark, when it graduated to the hour mark, and then graduating from the hour mark to the 2 hour mark, and now we're nearing 2.5 hours. It started to dwindle out. Like I can still kind of capture some wafts at it, but I have to work for it now at about the 2 hour mark, nearly there. And it just feels like, man, I could wear this every day. Now, I've heard mixed reviews, which is why I don't like to get into those that much, especially for something like this that's been either hyped up or highly recommended, because I like to find out for myself. But coming from my own experience, I don't give these out often. Nearly 2.5 hours is pretty good, but I'm at a crossroads here with rating it. For Swiss Arabian Casablanca perfume, I give this, and I don't give these out often, a solid 10. I've tried perfumes in the past that were either hyped up or not hyped up, or used to be hyped up back in the day. They didn't nearly have the projection and the lasting power that this did, nor any wafts of fragrance that would hit you in the face while you're going and spraying it. Oh, let me go eat, let me go cook, let me go run an errand, and then you don't pick it up unless you spray it again directly, or unless you make direct effort to smell it on purpose. You're not you're wherever you spray, you're not going to catch any wafts of it at all. You need to be able to catch wafts of it. People need to be able to walk past. I know I have walked past people, and I wish I would have asked them what they smelled like, because wherever they sprayed it, only took one time for them passing me. That's what we need. This is pretty good at about 2.5 hours. Casablanca. I got more videos like this where I review certain perfumes, and on either side, it's going to be up there in a playlist for your enjoyment. And I suggest having a healthy snack to go with it, and plenty of H2O, because this weather is not playing with us. Until next time, love you. When I think about love, it's one of the bravest things that you can do. It is patient, it is kind, it does not envy or boast, and it'll keep you on the coast of not being rude or self-seeking, nor is it easily angered or seething mad, and it keeps no records of wrongs. It has no pleasure in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. And most of all,